Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to the 72nd Annual Quincy Flag Day Parade, flag raising, and fireworks celebration. I'm Joe Catalano, joined once again by my co-host, Christine Cheever.
Oh, it's wonderful to be here tonight in the city of Quincy for a favorite parade of ours, the Flag Day Parade.
What is called the longest-running Flag Day Parade in the country, right here in the city of Presidents, and it is a full-blown parade for you this evening, folks. We have 12 bands, we have 6 floats, we have 3 divisions, we have all kinds of fun and excitement. And for the very first time, Christine, we're going to be able to bring folks the flag raising and fireworks display live.
Awesome.
From Pageant Fields.
It's going to be a wonderful event.
It's going to be a great night.
So we'll get started. I'm so excited.
Absolutely. The weather is holding, and it was a little touch and go there for a while this afternoon. But
a little cold right now, but we're hanging in, and we're going to have a great time tonight.
A beautiful, cool June night for a Flag Day parade for sure. The Grand Marshal, of course, for the parade this year will be retiring Quincy Police Chief Paul Keenan. 40 years of service to the department, the past 15 as chief. So they're going to have him on a float with his family, and he's going to be sent out in style.
Yeah, what a nice honor for him.
Absolutely, it really is. And of course, the winner of the Richard J. Koch Youth in Service Award will be Michelle Stenberg.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, she's run the Quincy Youth Arena for the past 20-plus years, coached soccer for many years, been very involved in the youth in the city for a long, long time.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, so she'll be honored as well. And we've got, of course, the Quincy Police Department's motorcycle motorcade making their way down beautiful redesigned Berrymount Parkway. Yep. Looks great.
We have a nice crowd here tonight, and what was awesome, about an hour ago, they raised that beautiful flag that you see. You'll see as everyone comes down Berrymount Parkway under this glorious flag. It's so beautiful.
Really sets the stage for a patriotic night suspended between 2 Quincy Fire Department ladder trucks.
It certainly does, and it looks wonderful. So, yeah, the crowds are filling in. We had some kids dancing in the streets earlier before we started, and it's going to be a great parade tonight.
You see them there with their patriotic gear on. That really is what it's all about.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
So it's really how it all started, 72 years ago.
Yes, 72 years young. Right?
That's exactly right. Yeah, the founder, Richard Koch Sr., the mayor's father, started the Koch Club and started the Flag Day Parade. Kavanaugh Field, actually, just a bunch of kids marching around, waving little American flags and getting a hoodsie afterwards.
Wonderful. And to see what it's become now, and, it brings the whole city out together.
It has absolutely grown to a whole community event.
It sure has. It sure has.
And we're reliving the tradition again here with multiple generations enjoying the festivities. You hear some popping in the background set the stage. And we're looking forward to a great display again this evening. This is, folks were telling me, geez, it seems a little bit earlier this year, but no, it's the Saturday before Flag Day.
Right. And I think what they're saying is usually it's Flag Day is like Wednesday this year.
That's right.
So it was I think the decision of do you have it before or after, it didn't matter. Let's have it as soon as possible.
That's right. Exactly, yeah.
Get summer. It's kind of an unofficial kickoff to summer here in the city of Quincy.
It always is, It absolutely is. And I know the school will be getting out very soon, so...
very shortly,
folks will be having their summer vacation, so this is kind of a great way to kick it off.
And if you see that beautiful flag, it looks so awesome in person.
Really does. It really sets the stage. And it really, the first year of COVID, of course, we couldn't have this parade. So that flag was hoisted right where it is now, and folks just kind of drove by with their patriotic music blaring and waved, and it turned out to be pretty successful.
Right, and that's what's awesome is it kept the tradition going, even though it had to change a bit.
That's right.
But we're fully back now. So it's awesome that we can all be out tonight to witness such a fun event.
Yep, and as tradition will hold, it's always led off by the First Division, the Quincy Police Department Motorcycle Brigade.
Yes. Yeah, and the crowds are filling in.
Almost at the last minute.
Yeah, right.
Folks seem to all of a sudden come out. And this is a very popular vantage point because the fireworks are right up the street.
Yes, an easy walk.
Exactly.
Easy walk. Or ride.
Yep. Now, normally you would see the Quincy Police Color Guard here, but they will actually be escorting the chief.
Okay.
On the Grand Marshal float.
That'll be terrific vantage point.
can feel the platform rumble under us
Yes, you can.
from the motorcycles.
Yes, you can.
Now, I know, Christine, there are going to be some maybe loud explosions this evening.
I
so
know, and I always jump.
just want to give you a
I
heads
keep
up.
that right behind the table. He
That's
sees
right.
me jump a bit. Got more Quincy police. Awesome. Car was decorated up. So nice.
Got flags front and aft.
Yes, for sure.
Followed, of course, by the Syrupy Morissette American Legion Post. This is their honor guard for Post 294. And I believe the welcome banner will be right behind them.
It's so nice to see families come out tonight. There they go, Joe.
You okay?
It's like, yes, I'm fine.
Always catches you just a
Yes,
little bit off guard.
little bit. Well, they're starting this parade off, with go.
Here comes the welcome banner.
Right. Awesome. Yeah, they're really sending us a welcome.
Absolutely.
They're reloading. How you doing, Joe? You doing okay?
What was that, Christine?
Yes.
That's George Bouchard
Oh,
there from the
wonderful.
Veteran Services Department.
Wonderful. Oh, there's no Lavona.
And there's Notabona, yep.
And they're elected officials.
I see State Representative Jackie
Mayor
Chan.
Cope.
There's the mayor. Just moving pretty quickly this evening.
Yes, moving. And then following his family tradition.
That's right.
Yes.
Ward 1 Councilor Dave McCarthy at our camera point here. See Frank Santoro behind the wheel. Kathy Hubley up on the back there. We do have 12 bands in the parade
Oh, wow.
this evening. Some of them have been here many, many years, including the one that's coming up next. Boston Crusaders.
Yes.
Yes.
And
a
if
crowd
you,
favorite.
have you, within your years of hosting, has it always been decent weather? Have you always had? Because we're watching a cloud right now here in Quincy, and it's not going to hover over us. That is my.
No, it's going to skirt just around Quincy.
Yes. It's going to move. So, I just wondered if in your years have always been good weather.
Mostly,
Yes.
there have been a couple of years where it has rained and it has been forced to be canceled.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Those are few and far between.
Well, you know what? Weather isn't keeping anyone home today. I mean, today we had some downpours in the city.
That's right.
And so it's so awesome, cleared up, and the crowds out tonight are just
And
fantastic.
they're hamming it up for our cameraman.
They are. So a good band gets you in a good mood for a parade.
Yeah, and these folks are diligent about their practicing and their rehearsals because they are very tight and they are in sync.
Yes.
They don't fool around when they're in performance. They are frequent appearances in the Christmas parade as well. But here,
Right.
of course, during the Flag Day parade, we'll have a lot of patriotic themed songs to go with them.
Definitely.
Founded back in 1991. So they've been around a while.
And are they volunteers or?
They are volunteers. This is the senior corps. They also have a junior corps, so younger folks. But they are, true musicians. They are dedicated to their craft for sure.
Yes. Well, they sound excellent. And they're marching in step.
A lot of them I know are veterans themselves.
Wonderful.
So this is special meaning for them.
Yep. Very impressive. And the Crusaders are out of Boston.
That's right.
Yeah.
This is the Senior Corps from Boston.
Yes. They sound terrific.
I'm told this evening, Christine, we will have a replica of a Vietnam-era Huey helicopter in this parade.
Oh,
yes. So
wonderful.
we'll look forward to
That's awesome.
See the Quincy Police Color Guard, which must mean the Grand Marshal is
on the way.
On the way, that's right.
So it's Police Chief Paul Keenan, who will be retiring this summer after a 40-year career with the Quincy Police Department. He'll be he's recognized as Grand Marshal of today's Flag Day Parade, and what an honor for him.
There he is with his family.
Yep. What an honor after years of service to and riding through the city you protected.
Sure, 40 years
Yes.
Here on the department. 16 is chief now.
Wonderful.
He'll be retiring officially on June 22nd. Will be his
Oh,
last
that's
day.
coming right up.
Coming right up.
Yes.
Yep. And
what a terrific honor.
and appropriately, McGruff the crime dog right behind him.
Yes. Well, yeah,
of course.
you never worry with McGruff, right? You don't.
Feel safe already.
You do. You do. Yeah.
So-
He needed detail. He needed a security detail.
That's right,
The
that's
Grand
right.
Marshal. Well, I always look forward to seeing the next band coming up.
Oh, the combined
Yes.
Quincy North Quincy marching
Yeah.
band.
Yes. I think it's so neat that you take the two high schools, put them together for
That's
a
right.
terrific sound.
And the uniforms
The
represent
uniforms are terrific.
that. Yep,
Yes.
the blue of Quincy High, the red of North Quincy.
So you get a chance to collaborate, work with, get every student
That's right.
in the city of
Yep.
Quincy. I think it's wonderful.
So they do it
Terrific.
under the direction of Mike DeMarco and Matt Kavanaugh. They do a great job putting the program together. And actually, I believe this is the first time they got brand new drums.
All right.
Brand new
with the-
drums for the band
Very
this year.
excellent.
I think they're debuting them tonight.
Huh?
So you have to listen closely and see if
Yes.
they sound any different.
Yeah, they have the flags that represent each school. It's really fun to watch them. They're also in the Christmas parade as well.
Absolutely, and they do very well in competition now. So the band has come a very long way.
The nice thing is it's not, 20 degrees. Everybody can,
That's right. I think it might have been warmer on Christmas.
It was,
actually.
yes. I know. All right. And a robust sound. Here come the drums.
They are
Yeah.
brand spanking new.
Yes. And even performing with the band, you don't have to play an instrument.
That's exactly right. Yep. And from North, of course, the Air Force Junior ROTC. Great group of young cadets that do much community
Yes.
service throughout Quincy every single year. They never say no when they're called
When
upon
they're called
to volunteer at a community event,
Ye-
city events. They are right there helping out.
to help out. And are they high school?
These
high
are
school
from North
students,
Quincy High
right?
School.
North Quincy, out of North Quincy.
And a select group actually will be competing in a academic competition in Washington, D.C. later this month.
Oh, that's really exciting
so
for
it's
them.
not just community service. They have to keep their studies up as well
Right.
to be a part of the ROTC program. And of course, all the different flags of all the different nations that are represented here in the city.
Oh, that's
From
amazing.
Quincy Asian Resources, it's the director Philip Chong there. So they're in their 22nd year now. They've expanded. Randolph, Weymouth. There's a location down in New York City
so a
now.
wider community.
Absolutely.
Did they get their start in Quincy?
Absolutely
Wonderful.
did. Yep.
Terrific.
Got 2 locations in Quincy now. And they have a band.
They sound pretty good.
Just had their annual spring banquet not too long ago. They're getting a new program for mental health counseling. They've had it certified by the state, and it's now up and running.
Oh,
So
that's
it's
super.
super
That's
important for the
that's
community. Yeah.
Wonderful.
A little bit of a break here in the 72nd annual Quincy Flag Day Parade. If you're just joining us here on QATV, we thank you.
Oh yeah.
Joe Catalano here, along with
Yes.
Christine Cheever, in a patriotic mood.
Yeah, very much so. We see hats, we see flags. I have my flag scarf my friend Jess gave me. It puts you in a great mood, feeling patriotic.
It really does, and it's with the backdrop here of the Marymount Parkway that's just been redone. It really sets the stage for the season ahead.
Oh yes, and I will say the work that has been done. If you come down Marymount Parkway, my husband Al and I were driving here, and just what they've done right near Pageant Field along this street
Yes.
is beautiful. The landscaping is beautiful.
Yep, they've redone the sidewalks. There's
Yes.
new historical lighting. And Pageant Field itself also got a complete remake.
It
There's
did,
now a
and-
paved walking path that are on the perimeter of the field. There's a brand new picnic pavilion.
The theater is still there.
The
Somebody
theater is still
was
there.
asking. Yes. So
And-
that has not been touched.
No, and they will have some events there this summer, actually.
No, it's wonderful if you can take the time to come down and see, the landscaping is gorgeous, beautiful.
Awaiting our next unit here in the parade, making its way down Marymount Parkway now.
Yes. And the crowds are filling in even more so than they were 20 minutes ago. So people are still heading down, and
Of course, they are anticipating the big
yes,
fireworks grand finale. Yes.
Yes. And is this the first time it's been live in a while?
No. Oh, well, here on QATV, it's
Yes.
the first time ever. Yes.
Oh, awesome.
Yes.
Awesome. All right.
So I think I mentioned the helicopter earlier.
I can't wait to see.
Pretty sure this
This
is
is-
what's coming our way right now.
Amazing.
So this is a replica of a Vietnam War era Huey helicopter, and it makes frequent appearances in the Plymouth Thanksgiving Parade. Come up from Plymouth.
And it's the
And,
Huey helicopter.
Yes, and Vietnam veterans Brian Sullivan, Henry Titus are the gentlemen who worked to put this together.
Oh, wonderful.
This is this is a Deuce and a Half, the name of the truck that's pulling it.
All gave some gave all is wording on it
It's,
as well on the float.
Part wood, part styrofoam. But it's made to look exactly like a Huey helicopter from the Vietnam War.
That's amazing.
I'm told that when Vietnam veterans see this, they get quite emotional.
Yeah, right. Oh, I'm sure.
Because when they saw or heard this helicopter in Vietnam, it meant help was on the way.
Yes.
So
Oh, yeah. Very meaningful.
absolutely.
Very.
And a unit from the Army National Guard
Yeah.
right behind them.
Right? And I don't. Do you know the name of this? Is this a tank? Not a tank. I think I know if it was a tank. It's an army vehicle.
It's a military vehicle.
It's a military. Yes. A military vehicle. That's not a tank. I think I'd be jumping out of my seat.
That's right. I think it's a Hummer. Actually.
Yes. Yeah.
I hear bagpipes. You know what that means.
Yes.
It's the old Colony Highlanders coming our way.
They sound awesome. The Old Colony Highlanders is an intergenerational bagpipe and drum band devoted to fostering the music and culture of the Great Highland bagpipe and drums through the performance and competition in the southeastern New England and beyond. The band practices locally in Lakeville, Massachusetts. They were founded in 2016.
Wow.
And they're a group of pipers and drummers from Middleborough, Massachusetts. And in 2018, the Old Colony Highlanders entered the competition arena for the first time, competing at a variety of Highland games throughout the region. Highlights include coming in first place at their games throughout the region, and at a competition in Rhode Island games, and second at the New Hampshire Scottish Festival at Loon Mountain.
The bagpipe is an unmistakable sound, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. For sure.
Followed by the U.S. Naval Sea Cadets right after them.
They sound wonderful.
Kind of a younger version of the Junior ROTC. Squadron 7 Zulu, yes. So unfortunately, a little bit of red, white, and blue rain.
Yes, blue. We're a little, yeah, it's starting to come down.
Well. Shame to get the classic car all wet.
Yeah, I know.
It's a Pontiac GTO. And the Norfolk County Sheriff's Office, as always.
They're always in the parade. They always make an appearance. And the fireworks sponsors is Quirk.
Again,
this evening. Yep.
Every year.
Yeah, every year.
Quirk Auto Dealership steps up, yep. And it's not an inexpensive venture to put on a fireworks display because it is of Esplanade quality.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, it's the same company.
They're beautiful. That does the fireworks in town.
Boston, yes.
In Boston.
Yeah, it's Pyrotechnico is the name of the company now. Was Atlas Fireworks for years. That's the same family. And they're trying to speed the parade up because the rains have come.
Yes. If you could see, I'd like to thank my friend Jess for my scarf right now because it's working as a lovely kind
little
of a
rain shield.
Yeah, it's a real rain shield. Anyway,
But the clowns don't care.
And they always, you know what? They don't look at raining as crying.
That's not gonna stop them.
It's not.
That's
and
right.
It's not gonna stop us either. So
their makeup may run a little bit.
Yeah, and they really always bring such joy to kids and to they do a lot of good work in the community and nationally.
Absolutely. The Shriners are an outstanding organization. Do so much good.
Yeah, I always want to ask, how do you get 15 of them in that car? You know?
They can't tell you, Christine.
No, they can't.
It's a secret.
A secret.
It's a clown secret.
Yes. And I love their costumes and their energy.
Yes.
They bring a lot of fun.
Yes, at a time when people are going through a really rough, difficult period in their lives. Yeah.
Yes, for sure.
Clang, clang, clang.
Yes.
Goes the train.
There they go. and the fireworks are always a big hit.
Yes. I hope they'll be able to.
Yes,
They'll be able to hold them.
Yes, I think this is passing. I am not a meteorologist, but I will say, let's keep it rolling so we can keep.
The
keep
Branches Steel
celebration.
Band.
Yes.
Maybe they can bring some tropical weather.
Yeah. And they're playing a patriotic favorite.
The Lions Club right behind them. Speaking of doing good work in the community.
Right.
Dedicated to all things vision related. See Don Uvanetti there and some other members of the club. And the Automobile, appropriately, right behind them.
Yes. There's so many good organizations doing good work in this city.
Absolutely
for,
are.
for the people in need.
I think this is the first time it's actually started to rain during the parade.
Okay. All right. So this is a first.
Yeah, so this would be a first. Here comes the winner of the Richard J. Koch, Simone Koch Youth Service Award. I mentioned it was Michelle Stenberg,
Right.
the Quincy Youth Arena.
Yes. My son played in that arena for
Oh, is that
several
right?
years. Yes. Quincy Youth Hockey.
Okay.
So yeah, hockey's big in this town, right?
Absolutely.
In this state too. So
There's her float.
Yeah,
There she
wonderful.
is. Waving to the crowds there, yeah. As I mentioned, she also coached Quincy Youth Soccer for many years.
yeah, sports is a big thing, and it's wonderful that they have really great programs.
Well, and it's something that you remember throughout your life, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Right. It builds strong character and commitment, and so
It teaches so many life skills that
It
you can
does.
use outside of the
It
sporting
does.
arena, right? Yeah.
it does. Well, congratulations to her.
Absolutely.
That's an honor.
Her and her family there, waving to the
Wonderful.
crowds. Yep. Nobody seems to be deterred by the rain, Christine.
No, I will say it's coming down. I'm sure you guys can maybe see it on the camera, but we're hanging in there. Now I just jumped. Raining and who do we have for this?
Who to thank for that?
Who do we thank for this wonderful?
I'd tell you, but my notes have gotten soaked.
I know. We'll see when the children of the American Revolution.
There you go.
And they're all decked out. And listen, back in the day, everybody could handle the rain.
Well,
We
that's
could
exactly
handle it,
right.
Yeah, so, yeah.
So I'm told this is the Mass 9th Regiment Fife and Drum Corps,
Yeah,
just
Yes.
passing us by.
Massachusetts.
From the American Revolutionary War Group, they fought at Saratoga, relieved at Fort Stanwix in upstate New York, and they were at Valley Forge.
Wonderful. All right.
All right, I saw that through my
Yeah, 3 glasses.
rain-soaked.
So now we have Quincy 400.
Yes, which every year gets a little bit
It's
closer.
And it's going to be a fantastic celebration.
It's now only 2 years away.
Wow.
Yeah.
That'll be a fantastic celebration for the city to celebrate.
Absolutely. And I think this parade in that year, 2025, will have something special, no doubt.
For sure.
Yeah. And the folks at Quincy 400 are honoring Beth Ann Strollo from Quincy Community Action Programs, and also Sarah Labrie, the artistic director for the Quincy Choral Society.
And they're on the float.
Yes, the first female director, actually, of the Quincy Choral Society.
Oh.
Yes, and it's over 30-plus year history.
Oh, that's an
Yeah.
honor. Well,
Sounds like jazz, so
Yes. Oh,
New Magnolia Jazz Band.
right.
Yep. It's their fault. They brought the weather from Louisiana.
And they're always playing in the Christmas parade and this
Absolutely.
parade. They have a wonderful sound.
Kind of that New Orleans jazz sound.
Yes.
Yep. They were formed almost 20 years ago now.
Right.
They like to say they have the best New Orleans sound in Massachusetts.
They do. They do. They're having a lot of fun.
That looks like a hard drum to play.
Yes.
He's doing a great job at it. It's funny, we have clear skies on one side of the
Right. If
road.
we picked up our table, we would move like, what, 200 feet
Yep.
and maybe not be in the rain. But it's something we'll always remember, Joe.
That's right.
Right? We'll say, remember when it poured rain on us.
But you know what? The crowds have not thinned out. The
No.
parade has not stopped.
We are acting like it's not happening.
That's right. We're just pretending it's sunny and
Yes.
pleasant. Yes. Maybe it would help if they put the street lights on.
Yes, yes. Whew. And this is the Boston Windjammers.
Boston Windjammers.
Yes.
Founded in southeastern Massachusetts by Russ Wiseman. Originally a concert band in 1976 and a marching band in 1992. And there's Uncle Sam
Uncle
himself.
Sam. He makes an appearance every year.
Well, of course.
Yes.
How could you have a Flag Day parade
You
without
can't
Uncle
have
Sam?
a Flag Day parade without Uncle Sam.
Folks from Quincy Votes are here.
We have a big election coming up this fall,
It is
so
a
get out
city
and
election,
vote.
absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, it's always important.
And that's what these folks do. They encourage folks to
Yes.
get out and vote and teach them how to do that, if need be. That is a 1978 Cadillac Eldorado.
It's a great looking car. It looks great.
I'd like
If
to be
we
in it
could-
right now.
I was just gonna say. Yeah. Yes. But
Good
look
thing
at
you put the
everyone's
top up.
still listening.
Everybody's
Everyone's
hanging
still
in there,
listening.
yep.
We are. We're hanging in. You just gotta go with it.
What else can you do at this point,
right?
right?
Right.
Just hope it stops
Stops.
soon. Fellows in Revolutionary War garb as well.
Just marching in step.
Not sure if this is the Mass 9th Regiment or not, but definitely Revolutionary War
Yes.
era uniforms, the tricorn hats, muskets, the long muskets.
Maybe a young Betsy Ross. I don't know.
Could be.
Yes.
Morissette Post, thanking
Yes.
a veteran. And the Quincy Senior Olympians
Right.
just
they
had
have-
the 39th
I was
annual
gonna say, when
Quincy
to-
Senior Olympics.
and there's a big participation in that.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. It's over 100 senior athletes participated.
Yes.
2 weeks of games. It's all over the city, and,
and
it's
they
from-
are having a blast.
Look at them. they're showing us how to do it,
Yes.
right?
Yes. Yes,
The back of the hay wagon there.
Oh my gosh. They're having a great time.
See, that's why they're Olympians. They don't let a little rain get them down. Oh, the Quincy Animal Shelter. Do great work.
Right.
Now in their temporary home, yep. Of course, you have to have a dog. And
yes. And that they want you to go the route to adopt.
Absolutely. Found a lot of forever homes for a lot of pets that normally wouldn't. So.
Yes.
The Hancock Adams flag will be hoisted up at Pageant Field. 50 by 80 foot Old Glory.
Oh, wonderful.
Suspended between two cranes, one from Shaughnessy Crane, one from the Hallamore Trucking Company.
And this is the Northeast Italian Band.
They are part of St. Alfio's Band, founded in Lawrence in 1998. And they perform at all kinds of religious festivals, of course, parades, concerts all over New England.
Well, they're getting this crowd going.
Something about a marching band, right?
Oh, for sure.
Yep. Fire Chief Joe Jackson there, waving to the crowd. Fire Department Honor Guard.
And the next few trucks are the Quincy Fire Department.
Just got their new Ladder 4. Be going in service very soon. Seems to be a little more than a passing shower, Christine.
We are wishful and hopeful.
Kind of like a downpour.
Yeah. Sound the alarms. No.
See those windshield wipers? I wish they had those for my glasses right now.
Oh my gosh. We will always remember this, Joe. We will.
One way or another.
Yes.
Oh, there's Sparky.
Sparky.
Yep.
Yeah, I love all the the cool vehicles that they have. One's not a tank.
Yep, that's right.
But this car coming up is really cool.
Yeah, this will be from the Bear Cove Fire Museum down in Hingham.
Yeah.
They participate in the Christmas parade as well. And the volunteers there do a meticulous job taking care of this vehicle, so I'm sure they're not very happy to have it getting wet tonight.
No.
But you know what? It's the fire department. They go rain or shine.
Rain or shine.
That's it.
For sure.
This is the Roma Band.
Roma Band. They have a wonderful sound.
Yep, they are actually a kind of an offshoot, I remember, of the St. Alfio's Band.
And they're out of Boston, Massachusetts.
That's right. And then, of course, right behind them will be all the youth groups.
Yes.
How it all started. Still quite a sea of people, coming down Marymount Parkway, Christine.
We're super festive. We're having a good time.
Did you bring your swimsuit?
I didn't.
Because we might need it.
I think this is, the lamppost went on. The light, there is light.
Let there be light.
Let there be light. Oh, and here they are. I love watching
This
the
is what
Quincy
it's all
youth,
about,
yes.
right? Yeah.
It's how it started.
Absolutely.
And this is how
And
kids
usually how it
celebrate.
ends.
Yes, and how it ends. But it is a wonderful example of everything good that goes on with youth today.
That's right.
We got football, soccer, track, hockey,
Lacrosse.
lacrosse.
You name it.
Everyone's represented. Yes, they look awesome.
And they don't look
No,
sad.
no. Oh, they're having a blast.
They are having a blast.
Yes.
Rain? What rain?
What rain?
Got the scouting
Oh
groups,
my
of
gosh,
course.
Hilarious.
Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts.
And they love it. And everybody likes getting on TV, right?
Well, that's half the fun, right?
Yes. Well, what a wonderful parade. But I will say, this was an adventure.
Yeah.
I will never forget.
72nd annual. Mark it down on your calendars. It's the one that rained.
Yes. Yes.
And it's funny. Before this started, I did get an weather alert on my phone that there may be a passing shower.
Passing shower, and then it was like within 10 minutes, and we were like, "Oh shoot!"
It's not passing.
Yes, it's not passing, and it came quickly. It did.
And it's not leaving.
No. And so.
A little different this year, not ending with the youth groups, ending with a band, actually.
Yeah, the Defenders.
The Defenders, yeah. These folks are coming up out of Rockland.
With a very, I love the patriotic music.
Absolutely,
Just really.
Started as a drum and bugle corps and has evolved into a full-fledged band now. And the last few vehicles making their way. This is actually the police department's SWAT vehicle.
Okay. That's quite impressive.
Makes quite a statement, doesn't it?
Yes. It does. It does. And the statement here is we're soaked.
That's right. Just drenched.
Don't rain on our parade, but you did.
Just drenched to the bone, yeah, unfortunately.
But it was so fun. I mean, listen, you just go with it.
Well,
and it was a wonderful.
The thing that amazed me most was that nobody left.
I was like, do they stop the parade? I was like, I wanted to say during the, here we are.
Hi, folks.
Hello. Oh, my gosh. We are.
We stuck with us.
Yes, we stuck with it, and so did the city of Quincy, right, Joe?
Absolutely. So for all of us here at Quincy Access Television, I'm Joe Catalano along with Christine Cheever from a very wet Marymount Parkway in the 72nd annual Quincy Flag Day Parade. Thank you all for watching, and have a dry night.
Have a dry night and a few laughs. I can't believe this. So fun.
Good evening, everybody, especially those folks who are smart enough to stand in the pavilion. Happy Flag Day, everybody. I want to acknowledge my colleagues in government who are on the stage with me, Council President Noel DeBona, Council at Large Anita Liang, Council at Large Ann Mahoney, Ward 4 Councilor Jim Devine, Senator John Keenan, and there were a number of others in the march with us. We want to thank them for joining us. I want to get the program started, and the fireworks are still a go.
Yeah.
Certainly want to thank all the participants as well today. It started off a beautiful, beautiful night. We finished up with a little rain, so I thanked all the bands, all the honor guards and participants, especially the kids carrying the flags down Hancock Street and Marymount Parkway. So thank you to all our young people who did a great job tonight. Okay, I'd ask you to look toward the cranes, look toward the ocean. We're going to start with the raising of the flag to the great song, The Grand Old Flag. At this time, I'd ask all the men in the audience, please remove your cap. You invite retired State Trooper Sergeant Dan Clark, also United States Marine, to lead us in the national anthem. Sergeant Clark.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's red light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight last gleaming, those broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight? O'er the rampart we watched, oh, so gallantly streaming, and their rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you, Sergeant. Just a couple of housekeeping items. We have a restroom building over there. We have another restroom facility on this side. And if any of the kids, you lose your parents, the building, the far door on the left is the lost and found. So with that, we'd like to get right into the program. And again, I want to thank everybody that was so involved in putting the parade together, the parade committee, all the city departments that worked so hard, come together to put this great night on. So next up is our Grand Marshal, Chief Paul Keenan, who has served the City of Quincy Police Department for 40 years. The last 15 as the chief, has done an outstanding job for the City of Quincy. We've had some challenges the last few years, He was a steady hand, very fair, a man of integrity, did an incredible job for the city keeping us safe. So at this time, I'd like to recognize our Chief Marshal and present him the Chief Marshal plaque, Chief Paul Keenan.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mayor. I'm sorry that we got the rain today, but it was still a tremendous parade. Actually, it was the first parade I've seen as a parade. Usually I'm walking in front of the parade, marching with the honor guard, but it's really a really good parade. I was surprised. Good afternoon. I'd like to thank the mayor. Good evening. I'd like to thank the mayor, Mayor Koch, and the Flag Day Committee for providing me the great honor of being this year's Grand Marshal of the Flag Day Parade. This night meant an awful lot to my family and I. I've had the privilege to serve the citizens of this great city for 40 years as a police officer. And one of my favorite nights of the year is the Flag Day Parade. It's great to see the people of Quincy coming together as families, friends, and neighbors. Commemorating Flag Day, a day that holds so intense a significance for our nation and the ideals that we hold dear. Our flag is a symbol of unity, resilience, and freedom. Its colors reflect the diversity of our great nation, where people of all walks of life come together to pursue the American dream. Flag Day serves as a reminder that our flag is not just a piece of cloth, it's a beacon of hope, justice, and equality. As it waves in the breeze, it reminds us of the journey we have traveled and the work that lies ahead. Let us honor the flag not only in our words, but through our actions, upholding the values it represents in our daily lives. Thank you, and may God bless you, may God bless the city of Quincy and the United States of America. And thank you very much.
Thank you, Chief Keenan. Great words and great years of service. I know his family's out there, a lot of grandkids that rode with him on the float, and they're very proud of their papa. At this time, some of you may know the Flag Day's been around for 72 years. It started at Kavanaugh Stadium, and just a group of young boys marching around Kavanaugh, and then went up to the business district. And then my mother started the first girls softball program, and it became the girls. And then it went citywide in 1960, and all the youth groups of the city since that time have marched down Hancock Street waving the flag. And my dad always thought it was a good thing to do to teach our young people that we are together. This country is a great country. There's still that thing called American exceptionalism, and we shouldn't apologize for that. It's a great nation, and we should be grateful for all those folks that served, defended our freedoms. And you know, John Adams was one of the creators, and the park we're in tonight was given by his family to the city. So the history continues. And each year we have an award winner, and this year we have chosen a wonderful woman, Michelle Stenberg. I know my mother would be thrilled. Michelle was a 10-year, I believe 10 years, for soccer coach, but most people know her from her years of leadership for the Quincy Youth Hockey, the Quincy Youth Arena. The kids I know that have gone through the program look up to Michelle. She's been a great mentor to so many folks. She's a remarkable, great citizen of Quincy. She's the example of what makes Quincy great. It's people like Michelle Stenberg. So Michelle Stenberg, congratulations. Please come up.
I'm a little shorter than everybody else. Thank you, Mayor Koch. And before I begin my little speech, and mine isn't as good as yours was, Mr. Keenan, could everybody out there just look around? Look at this, where we're standing right now, and the changes that we've had. Everybody give a nice big round of applause to the Parks Department and the city for where you're standing right this very minute. I am so very honored and humbled to receive this award today. Mr. Richard Koch was definitely a man ahead of his time. Not only the founder of the Koch Club, but also the founder of this wonderful parade. There is no other city or town that incorporates all of the children in this city to participate and to honor each and every sport, school, or club that they represent. This is how giving back begins. This is how respect begins. This is where the word team originated. This is where the children learn it first. Since the inception of the Koch Club, where all of these ideas began, the mission, the basis, was everyone willing to help, willing to help everyone. For the past 70-odd years, the Coke Club has touched the lives of thousands of people in the city through youth sports and charitable events. And if I have accomplished 1% of what Richard and Simone Coke accomplished, then I've led a full life. Thank you to Quincy Youth Hockey and Quincy Youth Arena for giving me the space and privilege of working with so many children. Thank you to the Parks and Rec Department for wonderful programs this city offers, Barry Welch and his team, and the parade teams for sharing the night with us year after year. Thank you to my family, my friends, for understanding the essence of me and supporting me every day. And finally, thank you to Tom Coke and the entire Coke family for continuing to honor the pledge of their parents and for this wonderful award.
Thank you, Michelle. I do want to also acknowledge Councilor McCarthy, who's joined us on the platform as well. And at this time, I'd bring Sergeant Dan Clark back up. Sergeant Clark served his country as a U.S. Marine and served with the Commonwealth of Massachusetts as a state trooper and retired as a sergeant to come back and lead us in a military medley. Sergeant Clark.
You all know these great songs. I want you to sing along with me. You're all out here. Who cares about the rain? Come on, let's go. Fire it up. Up. Here we go. Your spangled flag, a rock-flying flag, and forever in peace may we wave. You're the emblem of land I love, the home of the free and the brave. Every heart beats true to that white and blue, where there's never a boast or brag. And you'll hold acquaintance be, for God keep you high on that grand old flag. Come on, this land is your land, this land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters, this land was made for you and me. As I was walking up down that highway, I looked above me, down in the skyway. I looked below me, down in the valley. This land was made for you and me. Is your part ready? The stars at night are big and bright. Deep in the heart of Texas, the prairie sky is wide and high. Deep in the heart of Texas, the sage blooms like perfume. Deep in the heart of Texas, reminds me of the one I love. Deep in the heart of Texas, I'm a Yankee Doodle dandy, that's it. Yankee Doodle do or die. A real live nephew of my Uncle Sam, born on the 4th of July. I've got a Yankee Doodle sweetheart, she's my Yankee Doodle joy. Oh, Yankee Doodle picture town, riding on a pony, I am a Yankee Doodle boy. Oh, Dad, send the wood over there. That the Yanks are coming, the Yanks are coming, the drum of Tomcat with. So Dad, say a prayer, send the wood to beware. We'll be we're coming over, and we won't come back till we're over there. Sing with me, come on. Oh, when the Saints go marching in, oh, when the Saints go marching in, oh, I wanna be in that number. Oh, when the Saints go marching in, sing with me, God. Oh, when the sun begins to shine, thank God. Oh, when the sun begins to shine, oh, I wanna be in that number. Oh, when the sun begins to shine. Oh, when the Saints go marching in. Oh, when the Saints go marching in. Oh, I wanna be in that number. Oh, when the Saints go marching in. You know, I always want to know where these great songs come from. This next song came from a little place called North Andover, Massachusetts. And way back in the day, there was a young man by the name of Samuel Smith, you see. And he was so upset about the British fleet bombing our nation's capital that he stole the British national anthem out of spite. He changed the words, and for 100 years we were singing this song as our national anthem before the Star Spangled Banner. I don't know about you, but as a kid growing up, I sang it all the time. Sing with me, My Country 'Tis of Thee. That one came from North Andover, but this next song came from the Commonwealth of Massachusetts also. And wherever I travel in this nation, I tell the story about the young lady who wrote it. You see, she was one of the first literary professors at the great Wellesley College. She traveled this great nation. She made it all the way out to the Colorado, Pikes Peak, the Rocky Mountains. In 1893, she climbed those mountains while she was seated on the back of a mule. She got on top, looked back over this great nation, and she was so moved by everything that she saw, she wrote a poem. That poem was put to music and is so beloved, many people believe that this song should be our national anthem. If you go right down the road to Cape Cod, Falmouth, Massachusetts, there's a beautiful statue of this young lady in her honor. Her name, Catherine Lee Bates, from Falmouth, Massachusetts, and she's the one who wrote the one and only America the Beautiful. Now I have this beautiful orchestration. I know everybody in the audience knows this song. Let's raise the roof, Quincy, and show them what Flag Day is all about. This is America the Beautiful. For a bird United States Marine. Obviously, I take the greatest pride in my service, but I have the greatest respect for all of those who have served. Now, you know my hymn, from the halls of Montezuma to the shores of Tripoli. If you serve the United States Army, you know your hymn, caissons go rolling along. They changed the word just a little bit, now called Army First to Fight. If you served in our United States Navy, our iconic hymn, Anchors Away. If you served in the United States Air Force or Army Air Corps, your hymn, Wild Blue Yonder. Our newest branch of service is known as the Space Force. They just adopted their hymn and their motto. It's called Semper Supra, always above. In addition, there's a group of men and women who not only guard our shores, but they are deployed to combat venues all over the world. Their hymn, Semper Paratus, the United States Coast Guard. And finally, there's a group that was long forgotten, until an act of Congress in 1988 ordered that they will also be recognized as veterans, defending this nation since 1775 in both peace and in war, the Merchant Marines. Their hymn, Heave Ho, my lads, heave ho. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I would respectfully request when I sing your hymn, if you have served, had a family member who has served, been married to a serviceman or servicewoman, make it known so I can properly recognize you. The order of military hymns today is going to be the Merchant Marines, the Coast Guard, the Army, the Navy, the Air Force, the Space Force, and then the United States Marine Corps. These are the men and women who defend the great United States of America. Do I have any Merchant Marines on deck? Merchant Marines, where are you? Let me see your hands. Heave-ho, my lads, heave-ho. It's a long, long way to go. It's a long, long go. With the hatches full, right in the wind, right in the sea, and in a treacherous flow. Heave-ho, my lads, heave-ho. Although the seas blow high and low, a windy cross in the ocean, sail and deliver, give us the goods and we'll deliver the submarines. Oh, we're the men of the Merchant Marines. Do I have any Coast Guardsmen on deck? Coast Guard, where are you? Coast Guard. We're always at the call of gold. We place our trust in thee. Through surf and snow and howling hill, I shall our purpose be. Semper Paratus is our tide, our fame and glory true. To fight, to save, and fight, to die. Like Coast Guard, we are for you. Where's my army? Let me see my army. Where are you? Up to fight for the right and to build a nation's might, and the army goes rolling along. A powerful we have done, fight and kill, the battle's won, and the armies goes rolling along. Up on its high, high, hey, the army's on its way. All on your cadence and strong. Wherever we go, you will always know that the army is rolling along. Where's my Navy? Let me see you. Anchors away, my boys. Anchors away. Farewell, our rejoice we sail at break of day. Our last night on shore, to look for, until we meet once more. Is wishing you a happy voyage home. Air Force, let me see you. Where are you? Air Force. Up we go. The wild blue yonder, flying high into the sun. Oh, down we dive, smash our flanks from under. Head to God, give the God. Up we go, as we to meet our thunder. Up and one, hell of a road. We live in faith, one down in faith. It's up to you as Air Force, Space Force. Army, our Navy, our Air Force, our Space Force, our United States Marine Corps. Godspeed and stay safe. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I have to do a special recognition for a man who has been one of the greatest volunteers for Flag Day in the history of Quincy. He was also a lieutenant on your fire department. In addition, he served with the United States Navy. And not only with the Navy, but with a special branch of the Navy known as the Seabees. When I get done singing my military medley, if there's a Seabee on deck, they come up to me and they immediately say, "You didn't sing my song." I said, "I'm so sorry. What'd you serve?" "I'm a Seabee." "Oh, Navy Seabees, anchors away." "No, no, no. We have our own song, you learn it." "Yes, sir." So, I'm talking about the one and only Mr. Bill Phelan. Is he on deck? Is Billy Phelan around? Billy, if you can hear my voice, Bill, this Song of the Seabees is dedicated to you and your service. Thank you. Of the Navy, oh, we can build and we can fight. We'll pave a way to a victory and guard it day and night. And we'll promise that we'll remember the 7th of December. Oh, we're the Seabees of the Navy, the bees of the 7 seas. The Navy wanted men, that's where we came in. Mr. Brown, Mr. Jones, the Overcoats, the Flynn. The Navy wanted more of Uncle Sammy's kin, so we all joined up and a brother learned to win. We're the Seabees of the Navy, the Kendall man in green. In your war and peace you'll find us ready on the sea, and no matter what the mission, oh, in our past we'll keep tradition. Oh, we're the Seabees of the Navy, the bees of the 7 seas, the bees of the 7 seas. That's for you, Billy. So, ladies and gentlemen, I've been real serious for a couple of minutes here, but I've had the greatest honor to sing a little place called America's Most Beloved Ballpark, Fenway Park. I've been performing there for over 30 years, and you know they have a lot of different songs at Fenway Park, and I think it's a little bit time we have a little bit of fun here and sing one of the most famous songs, Fire Me Up, Neil Diamond's, Let Me Hear It. Come on, Quincy, I know you can do this, come on. Where it began, I can begin to know, and still I know it's going strong. One the spring, and spring became the summer. Who'd believe you'd come along? And touching the hand, reaching out, oh, touching me, touching you. Sing it for me, come on now. Sweet Caroline, your time never seemed so good. Oh, my baby pie, How can I hurt when I'm holding you? Warm, touching Hawaii, reaching out. Oh, touching me, touching you. Sing it now, ready? Sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good. Oh, I've been high to believe I never would. Oh, sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good. Oh, I've been high to believe I never would. Oh, how can God forgive? Before we turn it over to start these incredible fireworks under that beautiful flag, there was a country singer, is a country singer by the name of Mr. Lee Greenwood. He wrote one of the greatest patriotic songs ever. If you're proud to be an American, sing along with me. Fire me up. Ready? Ready? Here we go. Give me a good wave. Wave back and forth. If tomorrow all the things were gone I worked for all my life, and I had to start again with just my children and my wife, I thank my lucky stars to be living here today. For the flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away. Your part, and I'm proud to be an American where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, gave their time to me, and I'll gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love the land. God bless the USA. From the lakes of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee, across the plains of Texas, from sea to shining sea, from Detroit down to Houston and New York to LA. Well, there's pride in every American heart, and it's time we stand and say, come on. And I'm proud to be an American where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, gave their time to me, and I'll gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love the land. God bless the USA. And I'm proud to be an American where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, gave their right to me, and I'll gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love the land. God bless the Quincy, you are outstanding.
Sergeant Dan Clark, thank you so much for being with us once again this year. Also want to thank, again, our Flag Day Committee. They meet every Thursday morning at 7:30 in the morning for several months prior. All the departments of the city, particularly Department of Natural Resources, the Park and Rec Divisions, Commissioner Murphy and Paul Doherty, Michelle Hanley, Barry Welsh, the entire team, our police and fire departments, our public works, our traffic and parking, all those that come together to make this a great night. And finally, I want to thank Mr. Dan Quirk, who for several years now pays for the fireworks display. We thank him and Quirk Auto Dealers for that. So with that, safe home, everybody. Enjoy the show. God bless.
lives. May freedom forever fly. Let it ring. Salute the ones who died. The ones that give their lives so we don't have to sacrifice all the things we love, like our chicken thighs and cold beer on a Friday night, a pair of jeans that fit just right, and the radio. I like to see the sunrise, see the love in my woman's eyes, feel the touch of my precious child, and know a mother's love. It's a little chicken fried and cold beer on a Friday night, a pair of jeans that fit just right, and the radio. I like to see the sunrise, see the love in my woman's eyes, feel the touch of my precious child, and know a mother's love.
ladies and gentlemen, one final announcement as you leave. As the flag will be lowered, I want to thank Chris Barry and the Hollamore folks from Holbrook Rigging and Crane Company. I also want to thank Allie Cat Crane, which is Allie Shaughnessy, our own Quincy's Allie Shaughnessy, for them donating their time tonight in hoisting the Hancock Adams Old Glory. Safe home, everyone. God bless.